Under the passed and proposed new petroleum laws, local governments within oil production areas are expected to share in the royalties that government will charge the oil companies. Civil society organizations and some local government leaders, however, intimate that most of them are not versed with the royalty system since they have been sidelined in the oil policy and law formulation process.
But when you also look at the policy, oil and gas policy, it gives a role to local governments. And these local governments need to understand the law that actually the law is imposing on them and how they are going to do this. How will they be able to execute this? They will need the resources, of course. And this is the law that is going to provide for the resources. And therefore, they need to participate in its making. And that's one of the reasons why we said we need to have these stakeholders consulted so that we are able to share these views with the policymakers.
State Minister for Finance Fred Omach, however, insists that a number of reforms aimed at improving the control and administrative structure for management of oil and public accountability has been undertaken by government.
In the proposed bill, we have put an element of royalties, and the royalties is up to 7%. That is the proposal. The 93% goes to all Ugandans, like any other resource that comes from this country. Now, there are also ways that right now the districts that are having oil, I think there are about 25. So these 25, they would have those royalties coming to them.
Civil society organizations, however, maintain that such royalties are still very low to compensate the affected local governments, given the roles they are expected to play in the production process.
Is the 7% going to deal with that? And will it be able actually to address those problems? What is it that we are doing? In addition, what affirmative action are we putting in place so that these local governments that are going to be affected are able to handle those issues?
This emerged during a Uganda Local Government Association meeting in Mukono, where district leaders drawn from the districts dubbed the oil districts are meeting to lay strategies on how best to benefit from the resource.